Hello everyone, I'm Chris from Cellopher Airsoft, and I'd like to go over my general impressions and opinions on the Oakley SI M-Frame Alphas and the Hilo kit. Let's get started. So I first started airsofting about 3 years ago, and I knew I needed some decent eye protection. And basically, I started off with these. These are some Bravo tactical goggles. I forget the model, but like $20 or something. You can find them anywhere. And for the price, these will protect your eyes. They were ANSI Z87.1 plus rated, so that's good. But these would fog a lot, even with a lot of anti-fog spray. I sweat a lot too. I'm a sweaty guy, so this foam and this strap wouldn't keep this from sliding around on my face. So that was uncomfortable. And then lastly, this big honking frame blocks a lot of my view, both up, to the sides, and especially at my feet. And I'm going to cue a clip where I almost trip on a tree stump because I couldn't see where I was going. Ow, that's a log. So then I decided to switch and upgrade to some Smith Optics boogie regulators. And for $40 to $60, these were a pretty darn good system. For one, they were low profile, which meant I had some pretty good all-round visibility, and two, they looked good. In the world of airsoft, looks are what matters, right? So 2 thumbs up for me. The biggest downside was that there was this foam which would attach to the polycarbonate lenses, and the adhesive that was used to do this would break down when moisture got in the way. So I sweat a lot, so sweat would get in there and the foam would peel off. Or if I was just in a high humidity environment, like I'm indoors and humidity builds up, the foam would peel away as well. And this got really annoying, and this meant I was left with a goggle system that was no longer a fully sealed system. And at most airsoft fields, you need full seal eye protection. And so that was pretty annoying. I even bought a second pair and I encountered the same exact issue. And actually right now, this clip I'm showing is me trying to repair my second pair of goggles with some super glue, trying to put the foam back on. So I decided I'm not going to use those ever again. So after my bad experiences with previous eye protection systems, I had this idea. So I've owned these Oakley radar locks for about 5 years now, and I wear them on an everyday basis. They provide me good unobstructed vision, and they're super comfortable. I could wear them while I sleep if I wanted to, and one of those reasons is because of this very wonderful rubber nose pad. And it's not like normal sunglasses or eyeglasses where they leave these big marks, big painful marks on your nose, and they're not foam, so the foam's not going to deteriorate, or there isn't going to be some adhesive that's going to fail along the way. And one of the most important things I like to brag about a lot to my friends are interchangeable lenses. Yeah! And this interchangeable lens technology allows me to put in lenses that work better under certain light conditions. So I needed some flexibility like that in my ideal eye protection. And it turns out the Oakley M-Frame Alphas provide such benefits. So now it's time to actually talk about the Oakley M-Frame Alphas. Again, made by Oakley. They are ANSI Z87.1 plus rated and male PRF 32432 rated as well. Basically, that long string of numbers and letters means that these will protect your eyes, and if it works for the military, it works for me as well. Now obviously, I'm just an airsofter, but still, you need some really good eye protection for airsoft. Since I am not, in the military, or I'm not law enforcement, I am not able to buy these directly from Oakley SI. Instead, I ended up buying my Oakley Alpha M-Frames from evic.com. They are a reputable distributor of Oakley products, including the standard issue line. I bought the glasses with the lenses right here for $130. Then, as a separate item, I purchased these extra clear lenses for $40. So then, in addition to these things, I also needed to buy 2 more additional separate items to make the Oakley Alpha M-Frames a fully sealed piece of eyewear. So the first of those items is called the Hilo kit. Keep in mind, for those of you who have owned previous iterations of the M-Frame standard issues, like the 2.0s or the 3.0s, you will need to have a different Hilo kit that is made specifically for the alpha version of the M-frames. So this, just like the old 2.0s and 3.0 Hilo kits, you take your Hilo kit, you take this tab up here, you hinge it at the top of the frame of the glasses, right in the center, and then it clicks in place. Just like that. And now you've got a rubberized gasket in the middle, you apply it to your face, and for airsoft purposes, it'll keep BBs from hitting your eyes from really weird angles. And for actual military use, this is used for rotary operations. So if you're deploying out of a helicopter, you're kicking up dust. You don't want all that dust getting inside of your eyes. That's what this is for. To make this really full seal, I've got this performance strap that's $8. And this hinges on these little holes at the end of the ears of the glasses. You simply punch them in. You've got to use a little bit of pressure, so you can't treat this delicately. It's going to feel like it's going to break at first, so that's the weird feeling. And then what's nice is that you can take the back of the strap, and then you can just tighten it, and then it'll fit more comfortably to your face. So if you ever need to change the lenses on your Oakley Alpha M-Frame for any reason, here's how you do it. So you want to take the glasses, you want to look at the left-hand side of the glasses, you want to take your thumb or something, and you want to push it near the hinge where the legs come in and out. And then you want to push on the temple with your thumb, the lower part of the temple, and basically you'll snap it out. And it feels like it's going to break, but it's not. So you need to snap it out, and it's a pressure fit. It's not a spring fit like other Oakley products. And then you can proceed to replace the lenses. From here, you basically grab the lens. Try not to touch the outer surface of the lens. You don't want to get finger smudges on there. And my lenses are kind of dirty because I just fielded them a few days ago, and I've yet to clean them. And so what you want to do is you want to grab the lenses carefully, and then basically there's a little hook on each of the lenses. And this allows the lenses to attach to the frame, and so keeping that in mind, you want to take the lens and you want to pull out both to the side and downward a little bit, and then that will make sure that the hook disengages from the frame, and it simply slides out like that. Then you basically take the same procedure in reverse, and you simply insert new lenses. And so you pop the lenses in you pop them into the right hand side first, you get the hook inside the frame, you slide it in, and then once you make sure that the lens is in place, you simply snap this hinge back, and then boom, your lenses are in, you've got new lenses. So overall, I think these glasses are very good. I really like them. For one, very comfortable. I put these on my face, even with the Hilo kit, and they sit well. I don't feel like it's moving around much, and it's very solid. Secondly, it's made of very durable materials. I know the lenses, they're very tough. They're going to protect me from incoming projectiles, and also the frame itself, I know is going to be able to take on the wear and tear that I might put these through over the next, let's say, 5 years. They look good, so again, looks, you know, that blah, 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 blah. And of course, they're very flexible. They provide a lot of utility and flexibility. The interchangeable lenses, the Hilo kit, the accessories. Some cons, though, I must admit, there are two cons, really, I have to say. For one, it does fog up. These glasses do fog up with the Hilo kit, and I'm not gonna lie, it can be pretty bad. So these glasses do have ventilation, so this nose pad, for instance, has little cutouts for airflow to come through, actually. And even at the top of the lenses, I'm not sure if the camera can see this, but at the top there are these ever so hard to see slits at the top that allow air to come through and cool you off and prevent fogging. But when you attach the Hilo kit, all of those design features are pretty much negated. So what I've done to get around this is I use these Revision anti-fog cloths. You can get them from eBay, you can get them from a lot of places. They're about $12 for three cloths, but the cloths each can be used 25 times. So I think it's worth the money, and honestly, those solve most of my fogging problems. And the last big con I have is that the ears, these little legs of the glasses, when I wear this, especially with the Hilo kit and especially with the performance strap, when I cinch this thing down to my face to make sure, you know, I'm getting a proper seal, they can dig in. They can dig into my ears quite a lot. They don't give me headaches. They don't push against my head, but the skinny stems, they're meant to fit under communication headsets for the military, so that's why these things are so thin. But at the same time, that also means that they create pain in my ears at the top, specifically where they rest on top of your ears. It's a minor complaint, and it's something I can live with. So this is pretty much the end of the review. I just wanted to dress up like this just to show you how I use my Oakleys in the Airsoft context. So here I have my Oakleys, of course, with the Hilo kit and whatnot. Right here is a Matrix Match Max is padded, and I've got it attached to the back of my ProTech A Bravo half-shell helmet via Velcro. As of this recording, today is September the 11th. It's been 17 years since this tragic event happened in New York City, and I just want to say, you know, never forget, guys, but at the same time, you know, don't hate on people. You know, the world is about spreading love and kindness. So, you know, that's just something to keep in the back of your mind, and I hope my channel, you know, promotes those sort of values. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, or if you didn't like this for whatever reason, leave a dislike. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Take it easy, guys, and remember, never forget.